fees are gonna charge you,
I know.
right? Here you go, here's all the food.
I wanted you to comment if I was.
Oh, okay.
I'd rather.
No, I just wasn't sure if you guys were leaving. That's-
No.
And we didn't wanna block your car in or anything.
No.
Hello.
Come
How you
on,
doing?
over here.
How you doing?
I'm Will.
Carlos is-
Will,
that's
Frank.
my son.
Jermaine.
Okay, come on in over here.
You could-
We have to leave the
Oh,
door
leave it
open. This
open.
our-
Alright, see one now.
We have the guy come to check our. And-
You wanna get it fixed or something? or-
No, it's a lower, so they're going to get is it a new capacitor or something? Like, this is my
Lower
husband,
motor, yeah.
Carlos, too.
Hey, I just little. Good, for you. Pretty good.
Yeah, that's more.
Yeah, man, it's- All right, let me hand you all the, now we didn't have the stuff that we needed.
Okay, the thing is that there's still, I mean, if they're gonna foreclose it, I don't know what's this all about.
Yeah,
And they should have already put the stop on the foreclosure if they did this, you know what I mean?
well, yeah, they just,
So,
they're transferring to somebody else, they don't wanna be the bad guy anymore. How many times did they change it already? A couple, 3-4 times?
yeah, 4 times.
And they all belong to the same company, they just, Mr. Cooper's wasn't just hard, they changed the name to get rid of the bad reputation. Um,
A lot of people don't know.
Yeah, that's what I mean, they can only. Wells Fargo has their company. News all the time. Can't figure out my glasses. So, we can help you with that as well, and we can help you with the AC. I got a company that does repairs for the houses that we buy and rent out. I don't know if you have any warranty with that insurance or anything like that. So we can-
I got some, well, the State Farm, you mean? Because you see, when the lightning was hitting, it said let the electricity off,
Mhm.
and Carlos says he saw a little spark. Come on, there, and there was something
Then
we don't have,
the Allstate's gonna take care of that?
not all state, I have State Farm, I haven't told them yet.
Oh, okay, I thought maybe you were playing like an insurance claim or something.
Well, I'm going to, but the problem is I didn't know what it came from,
Mhm.
you know, and, just having a problem get this stuff straightened out.
Okay. Well, I just mentioned it because if you needed to have the AC to get fixed, I mean, do that. I have a guy who can come and take care of it.
Because I don't know what
You want insurance or charge the insurance, he won't charge you. Maybe if you just want a second opinion, 'cause I don't know what the other guy told you. There's gonna be $1 million or $600. But no, that normally it only costs us. I don't know if that was the issue. I know it's gonna get hot here. Somebody else just called me. I'm very hot with that.
yeah, and the thing is I'm very hot there with us because, we opened up the door
The windows, the
And the-
doors and everything.
and the
Yeah, yeah.
doggone air with all the mosquitoes and the.
Oh, yeah, the
and stuff.
mosquitoes are starting to come out too, yeah.
Oh, gosh.
It's getting turned back. Now, did you have anything that was a little bit older that had the numbers from the forbearance maybe, or any paper?
Let me go. Let me go. get
Whatever you
that.
might have, it's
I
great.
don't-
Take a look at it. And, it's got the bad news from Memorial Day and the holidays and.
Well, the
Everything
key
going on.
thing is that, I'm sorry, my news. But it's built, so, I have issues, so they wanted to, I've got, 2 tears in the, that was called. Not the rotator cuff, it's the, deep down inside. We've got 2 tears in it. They said, you got 2 choices, live with it or.
Yeah,
So I don't really wanna go through that again because I have pulmonary embolism and a blood clot later on in my life, so. I don't wanna go through that again.
No, it's dangerous, just go and have any surgery, you may not come out.
Yeah.
Well, that's
exactly.
what the doctor told them, during COVID time. They said.
No, they didn't want to do anything during
Well, I
COVID.
had 2 strokes and then a light heart attack.
Yeah,
She didn't know about. I didn't tell her.
Okay, they said this is a servicing transfer. This was a new number. But I don't know if that, if our number that we had, they transferred it or what?
well, that paper you got in the mail today should have a new account number for you.
Yeah, it should.
It did. New account number, new,
Loan number is 0848101.
So it's not Mr. Cooper anymore, it says, that's,
Serve Bank.
and then who's EPM? We went from Mr. Cooper to EPM.
Well, I don't know what EPM was, but it was with
And then it
Allied
has it,
Bank.
well, you got something here that says Serve Bank, so I don't know if EPM. is
Well,
Serve Bank.
EPM is used to be Allied Bank. I
Okay.
found out, when I went to the library, started on research to find out that it went from one company to another bank. To another bank. And, the bank was, Allied, then they moved it to Serve Bank. And I got 3 different addresses for them.
So this is. Well, I mean, there's a lot to look at here, and you guys have to figure things out, but what plan did you have? I know you mentioned you didn't want the bank to take it, and, are you, if you refinance that small amount, how long do you think it would take for you to be able to get a new loan to pay that off?
Well, I was thinking that if we borrow off of the equity on that property,
Well, Are you gonna be
That
able
would
to
be-
qualify to borrow that equity?
well, it counts for going to foreclosure.
Right, you're in foreclosure, yeah. So let me tell you this, we can pay for that amount, and then you do still have VA benefits, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so
Yes.
I guess what I'm asking is if we paid off that debt, what you owe,
Uh-huh.
and we gave you some money in order to catch everything up, could you just buy it back from us with your new VA benefits? Because you can reuse those, but I don't know if you'll qualify, that's what I'm asking, if you'll qualify with the
What do
VA.
you think, Mom?
Council qualified because
I should qualify.
it
Well,
said
that's what I'm saying.
26 years in the
I did
military.
over 26 years in the military and then another 17 years as civilian contractor
Okay,
for the military.
well, we can do that, we can pay off whether it's the 28 or the 84,
Oh, yeah,
And-
this is what I wanted to show
give
you.
you some money to start again, but I want to make sure you can use your VA benefits, because you should have $500,000 in VA benefits left. Because if you only have 20, 100,000 here, they give you another 500, you're still available to you. And I heard you mention you tried to get the VA to help you last year, or
Well,
maybe,
no, last year we didn't. Last year I thought we were fine.
okay,
Uh,
so when is the VA trying to help you out?
well, this is when they sent the letter saying about the 96,000 that we have in Italy.
That's what okay, so the VA is trying to kind of tell you the same thing, you
And
have
they're,
equity.
yeah, they're trying to help us out, and Mr. Briscoe did too. He came to our rescue, and then all of a sudden, asshole turned to Mr. Cooper, turns and sells our ass off to somebody else. He's like a pimp,
Yeah,
and just throws on out the door. It doesn't tell me nothing. Don't tell us that. Don't forget about lifting the phone up to make the suggestion.
right.
I'm gonna sell your ass off. I don't give a shit, you know.
Okay, so what we could do is we can give you this $98,000. And then you would pay off what you owe, so you probably get 60. Or you might get 90, I don't know, like I said, we don't know, I'm just in general. You might get this 98, you might get 60, whichever is 98 minus your 20. And then you can just buy the house back with these people. The question is, are they willing to help you buy a new? Because you won't have a foreclosure because we're gonna stop it. We're gonna stop the next couple of days, so you don't have the foreclosure. But the VA might be like, well, you guys go up and down, every other week or so. I don't know the situation,
No,
right?
I don't think they'll tell us that because right now, I think that right now, they're all waiting banks because the security, because of the Republicans right now
Mhm.
that wanna,
Well,
don't
some
want.
of the banks are closing and they're losing money.
Well,
They're
there's-
scared. Yeah,
Also, like, let's say the golf stores and stuff,
Mhm.
you don't use your card anymore. You can use your card, but you don't have
Yeah.
Same thing, you know, like HEB, they're not, they're not doing the CPS, they're not,
Taking money.
CPS is ripping people. So, I mean, that new, ERCOT, they're full of shit too, because they're Oklahoma people and Arkansas people getting money from us. And here they, I've been paying all our bills. And then they said, I said, the electric bill, and I opened up the bill, thinking it was like maybe that we haven't been using the air conditioning. 900 and some odd dollars. I said, hey, there's a mistake. Oh, no, ma'am, you need to pay this because of something you, I said, no. I said, I paid that in December because I didn't want that to come on. I paid off, we went without because I paid that $900 in that time. And I talked to them the other day about it. Well, you have to make arrangements for financial link. I said, no, I'm not paying you for that.
We didn't have any heat. We didn't have any heat or anything like that. So what we had to do is wear like double clothing to sit in here in the living room.
Well,
And we
Carlos
turned
has
on,
been
we
sick, so
turned
he's
on,
been living in this room over here because that other room hasn't been done. And which Cooper was supposed, they're supposed to finish it off. They
Yeah.
never did. They're, like I said, they're.
they wouldn't even pay for the water heater.
Yeah. No, they wouldn't pay for anything. They wouldn't pay.
It flooded the whole bedroom and the garage. Well, not the whole garage, but close to it because
All the water went.
the garage is tilted and it flooded the bedroom. So they had to come in and cut up carpet and do all kinds of stuff and carry off furniture and all kinds of stuff that happened. And of course, I had 2 strokes and a bike heart attack, and so and I was and I had COVID too,
He was incapacitated.
and
3 of his
I
soldiers
was-
came in positive, and so we all had to go and, what do you call it, be away from everybody. It was just bad.
What they call it, quarantine?
yeah, we had corn. You're exactly right.
Yeah, and now they send us those testing things, so we're testing ourselves all the time.
Yeah, and the thing about it is that they tried to run some bullshit on me, and I tried to put in to have all the payments taken out of my check, and they never did it.
They never did it.
So I was behind like 3 payments.
It was 5 payments.
Well, total was 5.
But
That's
we
what I
didn't
was
find
fixing
out
to
until
tell
the 5th payment
Yeah.
wasn't done, and then, so they took on my car.
And then they said
I
they
didn't
wanted
know.
$27,000, and I'm like, what? You want what? It's $1,000 a month for the mortgage payment.
Would you like some, water, Miss Water? I've got some in the bottle. How about you?
Yeah, please, we'll take a look at it. We'll see what we can do here. So, Carlos, you're feeling better except for your hip, huh? So you're gonna fix it
Well,
here?
my hips, my knees, my back, I have all kinds of orthopedic problems.
Thank you.
Just take some surgery,
Yeah,
some surgery on your hip there.
yeah, they want to place the hip. And, you see this. You see what's wild on that?
Yeah. With your,
I got a rebuilt leg.
you gotta rebuild it and work on it. It's taking care of you a little bit, huh?
We have to,
Well,
his doctor retired, during COVID. So
Oh, yeah.
now we have to find another doctor and see who will take him.
I had a doctor like that, but he was older as well. I mean, he was set to retire regardless of COVID, but he retired during COVID and haven't seen him. Haven't seen him back.
Yeah, well, we just, I didn't see him, I couldn't get my medication.
Yeah, I mean, like, he's knocking on the Billy's door, like, hey, come and get these guys, they're coming to kill them, shit, you know, we're.
No, I was having a hard time.
It's,
Let me see those over there, Jimmy. The ones that came in today, let me take a look at them, see what we can do,
I was them,
maybe. Well, that's what I was saying, is we can help you with that, whether it's 70,000 or something, and then we'll give you some.
that's the new one.
Okay.
That's, yeah, that's one, I tried reading them to tell them, I had to send a statement saying that Carlos gave me permission to talk to them. And that was hell trying to do.
Right, and that's what we were gonna come talk to you about, because we would need to send them permission that Carlos says it's okay for us to call and talk to them,
Yeah,
because we do need to get some paperwork, and we need the actual amount, obviously, so we know how much to pay them, but it is difficult to get a hold of them, and that's what we do all day, is just call and recall, and
Well,
and it takes a while.
I think since they've got day off and Monday off, the VA,
I'm sure the VA, and some of them, 2 or 3 were out.
yeah.
yeah,
Shoes. When Carlos contacted me, he was working at Fort Sam. You know how much I bought that morning? So, shit, I want a job like that, shoot.
well, that was sometimes.
Yeah, what'd you do at Fort Sam for a couple of years?
I was an instructor.
Oh, okay,
I was chief instructor.
yeah.
And, because I instructed 4 years before that, 4 years in the Army, and 4 years after that.
Mm-hmm.
And, then I became a first sergeant. So, all that shit went out the window. And then when I retired, I put in for that job. And my boss, who died last July, gave me a call and said, "You want a job?" I said, "Hell yeah. How much do I be paid? When do you want me there?"
Yeah,
So I drove down from Columbus, Georgia to San Antonio Super Bowl weekend, and it was a challenge.
you've been here since, huh?
Yep,
Yep,
that's where I met my wonderful wife
Yeah.
here in San Antonio.
I met somebody, she retired, she was in her 70s, and she said, "You're giving me an exemption to go back civilian because they can't find anybody to take her job." And her job was relocated to Hawaii, so she's gonna go live in the island of Hawaii,
oh, good for her.
in some little island, doing some kind of code stuff that nobody knows about. Because they apparently they can't find anybody in the last 70 years to do her job. And she said she's gonna end up dying there because she's never gonna. They won't let her leave. I guess that's what they're saying. They won't let her leave. Can you take a look at that scene from Saturday, Sunday? I didn't find it. But don't let her leave. Hey, you're too
Monday
valuable.
through Friday,
Yeah, Monday through Friday,
Saturday,
8 p.m. to 9 p.m. Eastern.
yeah.
Saturday,
It's in Phoenix, Arizona.
Okay. So I guess it might be 3 o'clock over there.
Well, Eastern is, yeah,
It might
correct.
be 3 o'clock over there.
3 o'clock.
We might be able to get a hold of them.
8 a.m. to 12 p.m. Eastern.
Oh, so what is it, Eastern time on there? Is that what it
Yeah.
says?
Eastern.
Eastern.
Oh, okay, so then they're closed, they're 7 o'clock over there.
Yeah,
But they're in Phoenix and they're using the time over here, does that make sense?
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah,
what the hell is that? To confuse you.
yeah, in there.
Take it on the dashboard.
Yeah. Grab one if you have one.
Excuse me.
We need to send them off to the base. No.
I was gonna put my own up there because I studied that in 1973. And I studied about solar energy and I said, you know what, I was gonna do that in my mom's house. And but then, I had to order everything from California and then it was price.
I'm giving my pen.
Yeah, if we can just put the new information on here, that new loan number
Mhm,
and act like the old one,
mhm.
because this new people might give us a run around and say, well, we haven't received it yet. We were just kind of preparing you. And we need to make sure we can get hold of somebody by Tuesday, because that come Tuesday next week, when the banks open up. Hey,
Yeah,
Yeah,
to get them straightened out.
let me get a pen.
And,
Let me get a pen.
we can see they're not gonna be sending us,
there's one right there on my table.
it's not gonna be a straight path to talk to somebody. They're gonna, should give us the runaround everywhere.
$30, but what this one said was $27,890.88. It's it.
Okay, so
Give them something to write on.
do you want me to,
The back of that
let me get this.
folder. Give them something to
Well,
write
you
on.
you can write on the table there if you, I mean, I know you have your
No.
clock, but if you need something.
Oh, the
Yeah, if you wanna write it down, that'd be fine. My handwriting
Okay.
is horrible, I don't know.
lender lien.
Start getting like.
Is
cramps
that-
on
is that
hands.
the-
I write too
See,
long, I'll get a cramp.
I don't
and
know
it's
who to trust or who to put the lender lien to, you know what I mean?
Well, let's try to figure it out. Maybe on the back of one of those sheets, we'll pick, currently it's service Bank or something.
Serve Bank.
Serve Bank. So we'll start with that and we'll go backwards. Do you?
I gotta go sit down.
Yeah, you haven't seen it. We're just trying to figure out who that we should be
Does he
talking
need
to.
to sign anything?
Eventually, but we're just gonna map it out like in
Okay.
Serve Bank and then it's kind of going to,
Loan account, so let's see here. New loan number. 0848. 1. 2, 6.
Mommy, put your number down.
Okay, I will. Borrower, so who's the
so
borrower?
that's gonna be Carlos.
Carlos Healy?
Yeah, me, Carlos Healy.
Sure, you spell it Healy.
I know Carlos. Should I put my name in the bottom?
Yeah, you can put your name on the bottom there. I'm gonna double check that as well. Because you said they didn't want to talk to you sometimes, or did you even get that far?
Yeah, we were able to go ahead and get that. Plus I sent them a statement, faxed it to them of an okay to go ahead and deal with me.
Okay. That's what we're gonna do is we're gonna send that there. That way, if they weren't talking to you, they will now.
Yeah.
And they'll talk to us so we can get that information.
To release suit now,
Well, you can leave that blank. It already has our name in there on the bottom.
okay.
It's kind of small, but we'll put our name there. And then on the bottom, you just fill out the rest of it today. So
Okay, should I put Carlos's information here?
yes, but Carlos's name, his phone number, your phone number will be live. That way they may call you and ask, hey, is this okay with you?
She does all my business transactions since I had my stroke.
Oh, okay. So, I mean, they'll call you. You guys are both here. They'll speak to both of you, I'm
Well,
sure.
I'm just getting back, trying to talk a little bit and talk.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
It's been almost a year.
And with your stroke, did you have any
He couldn't.
facial distortion or
Yeah,
paralysis?
He couldn't
Yeah.
talk very well, but then he started talking after made him play these games with the water and stuff.
Oh, yeah, you had to do some therapy and to get it.
Therapy and, yeah. Let me go ahead and get him to sign this.
And on this one, Jeremy, you can write down.
With the video?
Yeah, we'll get a picture of those, and then on the back, kind of write me a little map, whatever our paper is. Write me a little map, there's those, it's the Serve Bank, and then EPM, and then previous to that was. So we have to call all three of them, we'll call all three. We'll go backwards from Serve Bank, so I think it's Serve Bank currently, EPM, and then Mr. Cooper, and Nation Star prior to that. But if you have a pen, just on the back of one of the sheets. Good.
So Serve Bank.
The VA.
And then who?
It's Serve Bank currently, and then it was EPM before that.
I wanna clear Dave.
Well, it was Allied Bank.
Oh, Allied Bank, we put Allied Bank in there as well, so because somebody's gonna tell us it's not us.
Yeah,
Maybe
there,
take
I'm
this
going
out.
to, yeah, I'll tell you exactly. Is that, where you going? Oh, okay, whatever it's gonna do.
Little let you know, I'll be back.
Well, I know that,
Alright.
okay,
Let me see this one with the color.
that's Serve Bank.
That's Serve Bank. Oh, is it the new one?
That's the one I gotten, I don't know.
This one says amount due. Okay, so this is making a little more sense. Yeah, picture this one, Jeremy, this one has the 28,000, it also has a previous amount. It says it's not due until 2035, which is. That 2015, so you did something,
This the current one,
did
right?
you guys move in here in 2015?
We moved in here at 2008.
2015, did you change banks?
We changed, what happened was, Liberty Bank
2010.
in
2010,
2010,
okay.
and then Nation Star, they bought for like.
Liberty Bank,
Yeah,
then Nation Star.
Nation Star,
And then who was next?
Mr. Cooper,
Mr. Cooper.
and Mr. Cooper has been pimping us out since I don't know when.
Yeah.
Here's the number that used to be our account.
And
Yeah.
then it was Serve Bank after Mr. Cooper.
Well, yeah, this is the first time we got their letters right now.
Okay.
I had a call to find out from, I called Allied Bank because that's the number I had that they said they went to, and then Allied said, no, it's Serve Bank now. And this is and this and that, and then I had a hard time trying to get our number, find out,
And what did you tell Mr. Cooper was wrong with the house? It says there were some repairs that were needed?
what I asked them, we had paid insurance when I made the payment.
Mhm.
And they didn't bother to do anything with the water damage.
Is that what it was?
Yeah,
The water heater went out? Okay.
yeah. It was horrible, horrible. Middle of, oh gosh.
All of our furniture carried out,
Yeah.
our rug cut up.
Oh, they-
And,
Screw this up.
It certainly is a big mess. Now, the good thing is we can fix it. But there's a bad side to fixing it. If we fix the mess, you probably can't go back and say, you messed up. Meaning they shouldn't have charged you for whatever repairs.
They wouldn't pay anything.
Right, but I mean,
They
someone,
were gonna pay $5,000 only, that was their limit,
right?
okay? But they didn't even pay that, and they said, oh, well, we have a check, just a minute, Carlos. They said, oh, we have a check here, but we can't send it out unless you tell us who you really are.
Okay, so that's what I'm saying. If they have a check still and we pay them, they're gonna keep that check. And I don't know anything about it. But I'm just saying, if there's a mistake and
You
they
know what?
owe you a check, they
I
won't give it to you.
don't care.
Okay.
I just wanna get out.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say, is there's a mistake and hey, we gave you a final balance, you guys paid it, and we're done with you.
Yeah,
So-
they're useless. They're
Yeah,
useless.
but we don't know, and I don't know anything about them having a check, they might have one, they might not.
Well,
But when there's a big mess, I just wanna mention that.
They're full shit. That's it.
We'll try and fix it, and sometimes they're wrong, I mean, not very often, but
Did you,
too many times I should say, but not often. Years ago, they got sued.
well, the thing is
And
that
then the lady went to go foreclose on Wells Fargo. She took the sheriffs to go kick them out of their office, this lady. And they said, you gotta pay us back all that money or we're gonna